What do we mean when we talk about representation? It sounds like a big, complicated word, but it is actually quite simple. Representation means seeing people who are like you in the world around you. This includes the stories we read in books, the characters we watch in movies, and the people we see on our television screens. For the LGBTQIA+ community, this means seeing gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual characters. It means their stories are being told. It is about showing the diverse and beautiful ways that people can love and exist in the world. When we see ourselves reflected in media, it sends a powerful message: you exist and you matter. For a very long time, these stories were missing. It was as if a whole group of people were invisible. Imagine reading books where every character is different from you. Imagine watching movies where no one loves the way you love. This can make you feel like you are wrong or that something is unusual about you. That is why representation is so important. It fills in the missing pieces of the human story. It shows that LGBTQIA+ people are a part of our families, our schools, and our communities. Seeing someone like you on screen is like finding a piece of yourself in a place you did not expect to. When we see LGBTQIA+ characters, it is not just about seeing them exist, it is about seeing them live full lives. We want to see them as heroes, as friends, as parents, and as everyday people. We want to see them falling in love, facing challenges, and finding happiness. This is what we call positive representation. It moves beyond stereotypes and shows the real, complex lives of LGBTQIA+ individuals. It is the difference between a character being a joke and a character being a person you can root for. These stories help to build a world where everyone feels like they belong, no matter who they are or who they love. So representation is a mirror. It shows us who we are and tells us that we are a valid part of the world. It is also a window. It allows others to look into our lives and understand us better. When a young person sees a character on TV who is just like them, it can be a life-changing moment. It tells them that their feelings are normal and that they are not the only one. This simple act of seeing yourself in a story can provide comfort, validation, and a sense of connection. It is a powerful tool for building self-esteem and creating a more inclusive society for everyone. Growing up can sometimes feel lonely, especially if you feel different from the people around you. When you are part of the LGBTQIA+ community, this feeling of isolation can be even stronger. You might wonder if anyone else feels the same way you do. You might feel like you have a secret that you cannot share with anyone. This is where stories come in. When you open a book or turn on the television and see a character who is going through the same things as you, it feels like a huge relief. Suddenly, you are not the only one. You have found a connection, even if it is with a fictional character. This feeling of connection is incredibly powerful. It is like finding a friend who understands you without you having to say a word. Seeing a gay character navigate their first crush or a transgender character share their true self with their family can make you feel seen. It validates your own experiences and emotions. These stories whisper to you, it's okay to be you. You are not alone in this journey. This can be a lifeline for young people who are struggling to understand themselves. It gives them the language and the courage to start thinking about their own identity in a positive way. For many, media is the first place they ever encounter another LGBTQIA+ person. In places where there is not an open community, a character in a movie might be the only role model a person has. This character can show them that it is possible to be happy and loved as an LGBTQIA+ person. It can replace fear with hope. Seeing someone like you not just surviving but thriving can change your entire outlook on life. It can make you feel less like an outsider and more like a part of a large, diverse and wonderful community, even if you have not met them in person yet. This sense of belonging extends beyond just one person. When we see more and more LGBTQIA+ stories, we start to feel like we are part of a bigger narrative. We are not just a side character in someone else's story. We are the main characters of our own. This shared experience, even through media, helps build a sense of community. It connects us to others who have felt the same way, laughed at the same jokes, and cried at the same moments in a film. It strengthens the bonds within the LGBTQIA+ community and reminds us all that we have a shared history and a shared future. Representation is not just for people within the LGBTQIA+ community. It is also incredibly important for people outside of it. Stories are one of the most powerful ways we learn about people who are different from us. When a parent, a friend, or a classmate watches a show with a well-written LGBTQIA+ character, it can help them understand what it is like to be in our shoes. It builds empathy. They might see a character struggle with coming out or face discrimination, and it can make them think about these issues in a new and personal way. It turns an abstract idea into a human story they can connect with. This understanding can lead to greater acceptance. It is much harder to hold on to prejudice when you have come to love a character who is gay or transgender. Media can break down stereotypes by showing that LGBTQIA+ people are not all the same. We are doctors, teachers, parents, and friends. We have hopes, dreams, and fears, just like everyone else. When families see positive portrayals of LGBTQIA+ people on screen, it can open up conversations. A TV show can become a starting point for a child to talk to their parents about their own identity, or for a parent to learn how to be a better ally. Positive and realistic representation is key. When stories are told with care and authenticity, they can challenge misinformation and fear. For example, a storyline that shows a transgender character's journey with the support of their family can be educational for viewers. It can show them what support looks like and why it is so important. These stories can replace ignorance with knowledge and compassion. They help people see that love is love and that families come in all shapes and sizes. It helps to normalize the existence of LGBTQIA+ people, making the world a safer and more welcoming place for everyone. Ultimately, representation helps to build bridges between communities. It shows that we have more in common than we have differences. Everyone knows what it feels like to fall in love, to want to be accepted, or to wish for a happy life. By telling LGBTQIA+ stories, we are sharing these universal human experiences. We are inviting others to see the world from our perspective. This shared understanding is the foundation for a more inclusive and loving society. When people see us as full, complex human beings in stories, they are more likely to treat us that way in real life. Seeing yourself represented in media does more than just make you feel good in the moment. It gives you hope for the future. When a young LGBTQIA+ person sees a character on screen who has a successful career, a loving partner, and a happy family, it sends a powerful message. It tells them that they too can have these things. It shows them that a bright and fulfilling future is possible. In a world that can sometimes feel scary or unwelcoming, these stories of hope are essential. They are a promise that things can and do get better. This hope can inspire people to dream big. Seeing a transgender scientist, a lesbian politician, or a non-binary artist can show a young person that their identity does not limit their potential. In fact, it is a part of what makes them unique and strong. These role models, even if they are fictional, can encourage them to pursue their passions and not let fear hold them back. Representation shows them a path forward. It gives them permission to imagine a future where they are accepted, celebrated, and successful in whatever they choose to do. It is about seeing possibility models for your own life. Moreover, the increasing number of diverse stories gives us hope for the media landscape itself. It shows that the world is changing. More writers, directors, and actors are getting the chance to tell authentic LGBTQIA+ stories. This means we are moving toward a future where our experiences are not just a subplot, but are central to the stories being told. We are seeing more joy, more love, and more celebration. These are the stories that will empower the next generation. They will grow up in a world where seeing people like them on screen is normal, not a rare exception. The power of representation is the power of storytelling itself. Stories shape our world. They teach us, they connect us, and they inspire us. By continuing to demand and create stories that reflect the full diversity of the LGBTQIA+ community, We are building a better future. We are creating a world where every young person can look at a screen or open a book and see a reflection of themselves. A world where they know without a doubt that they belong. A world where their story matters. And a happy ending is not just a fantasy, but a real and achievable goal.